What's up, guys? Sports Estimators back with another NFL video. Today we will be going over our Super Bowl predictions for the big game. We'll be giving you guys our breakdown of how we think the game will go, as well as highlighting a couple of bets that some of you guys might want to keep an eye on. So let's go ahead and get started. The Seahawks are actually favored by 4.5 points. And the over-under for this game is 45.5. So that seems to be like a magic number for this game. But let's go ahead and get into it. What do you like in this game?
All right, so first of all, I think if the Patriots want to contend in this game, I think everybody and their mama has the Seahawks to win.
Yeah.
I think Drake May has to find a way to escape the pocket, to use his legs, to escape that Seattle front four. And I think he has to basically put the team on his back. One bet you could put is Drake May anytime touchdown scorer. Drake May total rushing yards over 37.5. And I have the New England Patriots to cover the 4.5 spread. Just because that's just been the I guess you could say the trend I've been going with is like not following too much of the public, but kind of fading that away. But yeah, and then I think Seattle Seahawks, their defense is going to win them this game. I think their offense is just going to be lights out, like how we saw against the Rams. The New England Patriots defense could possibly slow down the Seahawks, but I just think overall it's going to be way too much for the Patriots to handle. But it's going to be a close game. 45 over 45. I think so. I could see it 23-20.
23-20?
Yeah.
Okay. I agree with you. I got the Seahawks winning too, but I actually don't think it'll be too close. I got Seahawks 27, Patriots 14.
Damn.
So I actually like the under in this game because both teams have good defenses that have been playing well.
Yeah.
To me, Seattle has been the more impressive team in the regular season and in the postseason. Yeah. So I feel like if the Patriots win, it'll be kind of one of the bigger surprises in recent Super Bowls, I feel like. Because to your point, everybody and their mamas has the Seahawks winning. I feel like I've only seen like a couple people pick the Patriots. But, it's football. You never know. Anything can happen any given Sunday. I see the Seahawks defense having a dominant performance, especially since the Patriots offense has had issues taking care of the football this postseason. The Patriots have had 5 turnovers in the playoffs. Seattle has had 0.
Damn.
Seattle has played like one game less. Yeah. But still, I think one thing we talked about too is that I know for me, I was under the impression originally that the Seahawks were a defensive team, which they are, but I was sleeping on their offense. Yeah. But their offense has really stepped it up. They're actually averaging double the amount of points that the Patriots offense is averaging in the playoffs. Again, they have played one less game, and the Patriots had that bad weather in Denver. So I think the stat is a little bit misleading in that sense, but that just highlights how productive this Seahawks offense has been in the playoffs. And I don't think you can like really be that scared of Sam Darnold chalking the game at this point because he's been playing really well. Yeah,
if anything, the only thing that could probably affect Sam Darnold in this game is if that oblique injury somehow becomes to linger again. If he gets, tackled by a defensive player. I think that'll affect the game a lot. But let's hope that does not happen because if it does, I will not be able to stand to see the Patriots win the game, bro.
That's another thing too. Like I think, like my brain is telling me the Seahawks are gonna win, but it's also like my gut telling me, and like I feel like the narrative too. I just don't see this Patriots team as a Super Bowl winning team. You know what I mean? Like picturing that. Like, can you just picture them? Like at least for this year. Maybe in a year or two, I think it's also too because they kind of went under the radar, so it's hard to envision them winning the whole thing their first year together with Vrabel. But
you know what it is with this team is that they're They're like if Cruz Azul were to have made it to the final. They're like a well-oiled machine from like top to bottom. Like they're good everywhere. Like they don't slack on defense. They don't slack on offense. Their quarterback is legit. Their coaching strategies are on point.
Yeah.
Like they know how to read the game. They know how to dictate the time of the possession of the ball.
Situational football. So, yeah, typical Patriots.
Exactly.
Bill Belichick style.
Yeah. So that to me, like they have the recipe to be a champion, and it might have gone under the radar. Well, it went under the radar for everybody, but it looks well on paper, like for them to win because, like how we've said, like from top to bottom, they just look like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah.
And for the Seahawks, the thing that could kind of bite them in the ass is if Sam Darnold does get hurt. So I'm not going to try to jinx it, but I think that's
another thing too. This is the first time we're going to see the Seattle team away from home in the playoffs because they've looked really good, but they do have a very dominant home field advantage,
Yeah.
So we'll see what they look like away from home. I think that's one thing that can concern you.
And then, you know what else is like tripping me out is about like the whole when teams travel west compared to when
I think you sent me that,
east. So since the Patriots are traveling west, the trend is that they're going to win the game that they're supposed to win. Like, because I think for the last, what was it, like last 6, 7 Super Bowl contenders or Super Bowl matchups, the team traveling west has won. So
is Seattle traveling west though?
Seattle's just traveling south.
Yeah, but I think it was like east to west, no? That it was
because the Patriots are traveling west.
Yeah.
So then, let me see. Let me pull it up real quick.
Because I think it was like east to west because of the time difference. You know what I mean? And I think Seattle's gonna stay within their time zone.
Let me see here.
But yeah, I think it's also kind of concerning because the Seahawks are overwhelming Patriots, and I feel like whenever that happens, there's always like a surprise somewhere. You know what I mean?
All right. So it says in this century, every time the Super Bowl has been played in between the two teams, one team traveling east, one team traveling west, the team traveling west has won. This is good news for the Patriots. Since 2002, all the way since 2026. So the last one was Chiefs traveled east, and then the traveling team west was the Eagles, and they won. And then you flip that over, team traveling east was the 49ers, and then the team traveling west was the Chiefs, and they won. So it's been, so since the Patriots are going to be traveling west.
But I looked it up. San Francisco is actually slightly west of Seattle. It's south, but apparently it's a longitude slightly west of Seattle. But, so both teams are technically west. But I think that's kind of, who was that tweet by the way?
This was by, who is this by? Let's see. It was by Jay Kuda. So white boy, old white man.
Because I think that what that tweet was alluding to is the fact of like the time zone difference, right? Like they have to adjust because if you play on like it has to deal with like your sleep and like when your optimal performance is.
Does he know?
Or maybe that was a different thing that I saw.
But I don't know, man. It seems too. I think we're also too skeptical of like the Patriots or the Seahawks winning easily just because of who the Patriots have been the past couple years with Tom Brady.
That's true.
Drake May is not Tom Brady, but Drake May does have the opportunity to become an all-time great.
But even Tom Brady said that he's not. He doesn't have a horse in the race or something along those lines. Did you see that?
No, I didn't see that.
Yeah, he said something like along the lines of like, I'm not necessarily picking the Patriots or whatever. And then even like former Patriots players called him out on it. Like Asante Samuel was like, bro, what type thing. But yeah, I mean, that's another thing that I am concerned about is that usually when there's an overwhelming favorite, there's something that they usually don't like cover the spread.
Yeah,
you know,
and that's why I'm going with the Patriots.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, and then, from the narrative perspective, exactly, I get you.
Yeah, and then I'm telling you, that's what I did that this playoffs, and it worked a lot. It worked like
bro. You almost had a perfect bracket.
I did. If it wasn't for like 2 games.
Yeah, but that was crazy.
I'll give you guys another pick for these playoffs or for this Super Bowl. Kenneth Walker, anytime touchdown scorer.
I got that one too.
JSN, anytime touchdown scorer as well.
Okay.
My boy is silky smooth with it.
Yeah, that one I'm a little bit scared of because that's what the Patriots do.
Yeah.
Like, they take away your best player or whatever. But I like Rashid Shaheed over 23.5 reception yards because he could basically get that with one play, you know, because he's a deep threat. I also like K9 over 74.5 rushing yards because how I think the game is going to go is Seattle's going to have a lead, so they're going to run the ball a lot. And Sam Darnold over 1.5 touchdowns, and Drake May more than 0.5 interceptions. I think Drake May throws.
Oh, you think so?
I think he throws at least one.
I could see that.
Because bro, they've been turning the ball over this whole postseason.
I could see that.
So, yeah, I just see the Seattle's defense like being dominant.
Yeah.
Because they have been this whole season.
I don't know about that. I'm telling you, I think Drake May is gonna have an absolute masterclass performance, but because he needs to like pull it out of his ass because he's not gonna be able to find his wide receivers open. His tight ends are gonna be, double covered maybe on that front line. The linebackers are gonna be doubling them up. So yeah, I think
because Seattle can really stop the run too.
Yeah, so they can. But I think if Drake May were to escape the pocket, because Drake May got wheels, bro. He got wheels. Like he's sneaky with it. So
yeah, he's not like Aaron Rodgers fast, but I'm just kidding.
Nah, bro, that was fast.
Yeah,
that was fast.
Also, too, this might be Clint Kubiak's last game with Seattle. He's rumored to be the new Raiders head coach. So
Clint, who's that? Is that the offensive coordinator?
Yeah.
Damn.
So we'll see.
The Raiders?
Yeah.
That's
who he's rumored to. It's actually not that bad because they're gonna draft
Fernando Mendoza,
and they got Ashton Genty, Brock Bowers.
Oh yeah, that actually will be interesting.
But yeah, I think this will be like, even though I personally think Seattle will cover the spread, I still think it'll be an entertaining game.
Yeah, for sure.
2 well-coached teams. What's funny? I feel like both of these teams aren't necessarily loaded with stars. Like they have good players, don't get me wrong, but they don't have like.
It goes back to like the whole Trey McBride thing. It's like if you know who they are, then you know that they're but they're not like.
I'll say like Seattle's defense out of every other unit has the most stars in it.
Oh yeah, for sure. They have Kobe Bryant. They have DeMarcus Lawrence. They have
Witherspoon.
Yeah, Witherspoon. They have a lot of good players, but then the Patriots. So do they. They had that offensive lineman, or is it the defensive lineman?
Who?
Willie. Is it Willie?
Will Campbell?
Yeah, Will Campbell. It's just I don't know.
But would you say the biggest star out of like the skill position players is JSN for both teams?
No, Diggs.
You think Diggs is?
Bro, nah. Diggs has been in the league for how many years?
Oh no, not like in terms of popularity, like better player right now.
Oh, better player?
Yeah.
JSN, but like star power, like
no, yeah, like in terms of popularity for sure, Diggs, yeah.
Oh yeah, nah, yeah. JSN is probably the best player on that team, on both teams.
Yeah. Okay,
but yeah, no.
But he's still like a relatively. Like, he's just starting to get that recognition. I mean, this was kind of like... He did have over 1,000 yards last season, but this is kind of like his breakout year where you, like, put him up there with the elite players of the league.
Because now he's in the conversation of Puka...
Jamar Chase,
JJ.
Yeah.
Who else is the other one?
Amon-Ra.
Nah, because the top 4...
CeeDee Lamb at one point, he got injured this year.
Because who?
Tyreek? But Tyreek got hurt.
Tyreek. I think you can't even put Tyreek up in there no more.
Yeah, not after this
season. Because low-key, Jetta's starting to look a little fraudulent.
That's because of the quarterback too, though.
But like, I feel like he hasn't been hurt. He's been healthy. Like, he hasn't been dealing with anything. So I feel like
He still had a 1,000-yard season, which is crazy.
He did?
Yeah.
This year?
Yeah, barely.
No way.
Yeah, I think he had like 1,048 yards or something like that. Like he just scratched over 1,000 yards, which goes to show how good he is. Like we're talking about him having a bad year, and it's still over 1,000 yards.
No way! I do not believe it. Oh my God! Yeah. 1,048. Jesus Christ! Off of 84 receptions, bro. Mm-hmm. Jesus Christ! Two touchdowns though is gross.
Yeah, that is gross. You know what's funny? I was looking at his stats the other day. I think this is actually a career low for him in yards. And then there was that season where he only played like 10 games.
Oh my God, bro. Jamar Chase, 125 receptions, 1,412 yards. Jesus Christ, bro. Damn, but still, he didn't look impressive though. Like JSN, what was Jesus Christ?
1,700? 93?
Almost 1,800, bro.
Yeah.
Let's see, Puka Nakua's, what was his at? Puka's was close. 1,700 as well.
And then just to wrap up our Super Bowl thing, I'm obviously rooting for Seattle. And one of the reasons I'm rooting for them is because of Sam Darnold. He's an OC kid. Yeah. He went to San Clemente. He's the first USC quarterback to start a Super Bowl.
Bro, is that crazy?
Despite having the most quarterbacks drafted. So that's crazy. So I'll be rooting for him to have a good game. That'd be pretty sick if he ends up winning Super Bowl MVP.
I think it's valid for me to have my Cowboys jersey on. JSN, Cowboy fan at heart.
He has a Cowboys tat, huh?
Yeah, he does.
I've seen that, yeah.
Because he's from Dallas. And then DeMarcus Lawrence, bro. He's another that true. I do want to see him. He's not DeMarcus Ware caliber like type of player, but it does remind me a lot about when DeMarcus Ware left to the Broncos and ended up winning a ring. But damn, it sucks. It sucks. But that JSN, bro, I would have never imagined the Seattle Seahawks team being in the Super Bowl. I think I'm more shocked over them than the Patriots, if I'm being honest.
Really?
Yeah.
Nah, for me, it's the Patriots. I didn't even think the Patriots were going to make the playoffs at the beginning, like before the season started. I don't think. If I remember correctly, you know who Devin McCourty is?
No.
He's a former Patriots player. He's an analyst now. I think before the season started, I saw something where like the analysts had to give their picks for who makes the playoffs. And I think people laughed at him for him picking the Patriots to make the playoffs.
Oh, shit.
So that just goes to show like what the expectations were for this team.
Yeah.
But it's definitely a surprise to see both of these teams like in the Super Bowl.
But you know what I don't like? Something that I wanted to kind of bring up. The Super Bowls are repetitive.
Like in terms of matchups?
Yeah, like within the past 10 years. This one in the past 10 years, we saw it already. The Eagles.
That's true.
The Eagles, the Chiefs, we saw it already. 49ers, Chiefs, we saw it already. Patriots, who else?
So the lucky that brings up a good point. Is a more organization, front office stability, even more important than necessarily rosters and coaching? Because to your point about this being a repeat Super Bowl, they're completely different rosters than the first time these two teams made it.
Nah, front office is what gets you there.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I've always believed that because look at the Cowboys, bro. Now that we're gonna switch shit up, now that we're doing a complete 360 of the way we're picking our coaching staff, the way we're picking our players, we're gonna get there within the next year or so.
I think within the next 10 for sure.
No. Within the next year or so, we're gonna get there, bro. I'm telling you. The Steelers, bro, they're the ones that are falling behind.
I mean, they're not falling behind because they've always kind of been behind. They just keep doing the same old thing.
That's true. But see, that's what I'm saying. Like, I think that's why you could say that front office matters more than whatever type of roster. Because you've seen these, rosters with elite players that people ended up assembling together, but they just nothing comes of it.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's true. I think front office matters a lot more.
Yeah.
Which put me in the front office and I'll get the Raiders to the Super Bowl.
Raiders?
Yeah.
So you can save the Raiders but not your Cowboys?
It's because, Cowboys don't hire Browns. Tell me one Brown you've seen in that office.
Oh, yeah. Or coach, low-key.
Raiders. And it's down the street, so I could go and come back.
Los Malosos?
Los Malosos. You seen that?
That's Mexico City's team, low-key, huh?
And the Steelers.
Yeah, and the Steelers.
All right. Do you want to bring up any other topics?
I think for football, we're good.
Yeah. All right. One thing that I do want to note, though, the past Super Bowls, they have been high scoring. And I think defense is not... defense isn't going to win you championships in the Super Bowls anymore. And I think we're starting to see that trend happen. Where before it was be like low scoring Super Bowls, now it's going to be high scoring compared to like the other ones.
You still have some outliers, though. Like that, the last Super Bowl actually in this stadium, Santa Clara, the Broncos and Panthers.
24-10, yeah.
34 points. And then the lowest scoring run in 2019, Rams Patriots, was it 13-3?
13-3.
Yeah. So generally speaking, I think you're right, but there are, those outliers. Yeah, a few
other ones, yeah.
So we'll see. Maybe this will be one of those games. I just hope it's not boring.
Which one was boring? Even though it was high scoring, last year's was a little boring because the Chiefs just got blown out right away.
Yeah.
But who do you think your MVP is this?
MVP?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go with Sam Darnold.
Sammy Darnold?
Yeah.
All right.
He's actually been having like a historically great postseason.
Postseason, yeah, he has.
What about you?
I'm gonna go against the grain a little bit here. I'm gonna go JSN.
Okay.
Randy Moss performance.
Really? I mean, that'd be sick to see.
That would be, especially, and then so he could hold up the Lombardi with the Cowboy.
After this season, he's become one of my favorite players.
Yeah, definitely a draft pick.
Yeah.
Fantasy.
What are you doing for Super Bowl?
I would just be at the house grilling, chilling, watching it. You?
Let's live stream.
Live stream it together.
No, I don't really have any plans. We'll see.
Come over.
I'm gonna tap in.
Watch it. I'm gonna cook. I'm gonna get down on the kitchen. Hopefully, I get better though. No germs. I don't get no.
Oh yeah, my boy Chino's putting on a flu game performance.
I'm definitely gonna put on, bro. Like I feel like Jordan right now. I just dropped 20 in the first half. In the next video, I'm gonna drop 50. I'm gonna shit on America. Ladies and gentlemen, I think that wraps up our Super Bowl prediction, our picks, our breakdown. It has been a wonderful season in a blink of an eye. Thank you guys for joining us throughout this whole season.
Shit flew by.
It definitely did fly by. Can we reflect a little bit on our NFL season? Well, oh my God, we could do a highlight video. We could do like
highlights and lowlights.
A reflection. What was your highlight of this NFL season so far? Should we do low light or low?
Are you talking about our predictions or just as a season as a whole?
As a season and whichever one you want. You get to pick. It's your segment right now. Take it away.
Well, low-key, I don't really have I guess a highlight would be winning my fantasy league. Even though that's not necessarily NFL.
But you feel like having the pod helped you?
Helped me with fantasy?
Yeah. Not
really with fantasy.
Okay.
Because I feel like with fantasy, I always kind of do research anyways, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think low-key, I had a better record predicting games last year than I did this year. Yeah. Okay. But I think that was probably one of the better highlights was the picking the games week in and week out.
Yeah.
I had a pretty good record. The preseason predictions that was chalked. That shit was chalked.
Bro, that was my low light too. If you guys go back and watch who we picked, bro.
Yeah. Bro, one of my cousins still gives me shit about who my Super Bowl pick was.
The Ravens?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one was terrible.
Yeah. Hey, but they got hurt. That's what I'm banking on. Lamar got hurt. There was 3-4 games when they were on a win streak, and then he got hurt, and that kind of chalked it. But plus, a lot of people the Ravens on paper looked really good.
Yeah, I wonder. It's gonna be interesting to see what happens next year.
Yeah, there's been hella moves already, with coaches and stuff. Yeah. So we'll do that's another thing too. Even though the NFL season is ending, we'll still be dropping content on NFL. Maybe not on a weekly basis, but probably talk drafts or big free agency moves, and maybe once the Super Bowl is over, we could go more in depth about like all the coaching hires and stuff.
Definitely.
Steelers, OC. We'll save that for another video.
It's gonna be a great offseason for the Cowboys. Bet on it. Bet on it right now.
What, you guys might lose George Pickens though.
To the Titans.
I don't know.
Bro, and then
he's a free agent.
Ho has Michael Parsons, bro. He stays dick riding the Cowboys players. Bro, he's been with them the whole time. And like these whole fucking Super Bowl, like whatever events that they're doing.
He's always been outspoken though. Even when he was with the Cowboys, he would say questionable stuff.
He's been chilling with them the whole time. Like he's been dick riding, and then CD was like, "Bro, this fool keeps like trying to recruit Pickens to like the Packers, but it's not gonna happen." And like he seems
that'd be crazy. Pickens on the Packers?
It's not gonna happen. They're not gonna do another trade.
Damn. Well, but he's a free agent.
Now we're gonna price tag him. Franchise tag.
We'll see.
Bet it right now. Franchise tag right now. And then the salary cap went hella high this year too. So there's hella salary that we could play with. Pause.
Because if George Pickens leaves, you guys are not looking good.
We could draft. You got like CD still not there.
Yeah, but like you would probably have to. What's your guys' pick?
Oh, we have the 12th and then like the 24th.
Oh, you guys could draft a good receiver then.
Yeah. This draft, bro, is gonna be one of the best drafts ever for us personally.
Oh, for the Cowboys.
For the Cowboys.
Okay. Yeah, we could go more in depth once we get closer.
Yeah.
Closer. I want the Steelers to draft a receiver in the first round.
They're probably gonna draft
They're probably gonna draft like an offensive lineman.
Linebacker.
They always draft so boring. And then the one time they drafted a quarterback recently in the first round, it was Kenny Pickett.
Oh, who was the other? Oh, yeah. I thought.
Hey, but Will Howard.
I need to tap in more.
Streets are saying he's like that.
He's like that. We'll see.
Yeah, national champion.
I have to tap in. Will Howard, who is he from? The
Ohio State.
Georgia. Oh, Ohio State.
Yeah.
We'll see, man. We'll see. The Steelers definitely have a lot to do. Mm-hmm. So do the Cowboys, though. But we're getting there. We're getting there. All right, guys. That's it for our video for today. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe. Help us get to 100 subscribers. We're almost there. We're like 24 subscribers away. So it'd help a lot if you guys can help us get to 100 subscribers. So don't quote us.
Unless we're right.
Peace.